Welcome to another Travel Health, Safety and Security briefing as part of Business Consulting Services Company's Travel Hazard and Identification Awareness Initiative. In this briefing, we're going to focus on country travel awareness to Thailand. This briefing is exclusively focused on business travel to Thailand. Whilst there may be commonalities associated with travel to Thailand and that of other countries, the content and information contained herein is exclusively for business travel to Thailand only. Key areas contained within this module for security, travel, safety and awareness to Thailand include threats and hazards, preparation and planning, change management, and priority actions. The top threats and hazards associated with business travel to Thailand are traffic and accidents. Traffic within Thailand is both enthusiastic and problematic and even dangerous at the best of times. With an average of over 30 fatal accidents on the roads each and every hour within Thailand, longer commutes and even short distance hops from airports and hotels can be both dangerous as well as exciting. Individuals should take greater consideration and concerns when travelling by road within Thailand. The traffic can contribute to travel delays and disruptions, as well as associated threats and hazards to life safety and security. The consequential actions of bad road users or unpredictable road users is also that of accidents. Motor vehicle accidents, as stated earlier, is very high within Thailand, and those are just the ones that go reported. There is even more associated with motorcycles or scooters, and as well as standard vehicles, as well as buses and so on. Secondly, the weather. The weather plays a significant role in Thailand throughout, not just the capital cities such as Bangkok, because large monsoonal rainfalls within Asia as well as Thailand can create flash floodings, major disruptions to access areas, and certainly the response of emergency services can be greatly impeded by the weather and its subsequent impact. First responders, so emergency services such as fire, police, ambulances and so on. It's very, very inconsistent, and certainly language barriers do play a significant role. So in the event of a minor accident or even a medium accident on the streets or on the roads, it's quite likely that the first responders will be both underskilled, understaffed, language problems, and they can contribute to the outcome significantly. Whilst Thailand enjoys first world medical facilities, it's the distance or the gap from the first point of occurrence to that of a subsequent treatment area which creates the greatest danger and problem for travellers and commuters. Crimes and scams. There are significant groups and gangs that target specifically foreigners and that of travellers, both business travellers as well as tourists. These can range from those targeting the Starbucks and coffee shops trying to steal laptops, mobile phones and confidential business documents, all the way up to drug gangs that target the tourist areas with scams with excessive drink prices, prostitution, and certainly the prolific drug selling that takes place throughout the country. This may at times also involve questionable elements of the military and the police, so therefore individuals should be on the lookout and aware of such circumstances and avoid them where possible. Many of the problems and avoidable incidents within Thailand can be prevented or avoided through preparation and planning. First of all, locations. Know in advance where you're travelling to, where your meetings are, where you're accommodated, or any other ancillary events that may be taking place throughout the course of your business travel within the town or within the country. Make sure that you have all of these locations available to you either on your smartphone or available in a printed handout both in English and also in Thai. Translations in particular, when you're travelling or you need directions within the country, ensure that you have in advance translations. You can see the list of identified and preferred translation applications for your phone available at the bottom of this video. Translations are important in Thailand as many cab drivers and many service entities, even some of the major hotels, do not have standardised English, or they are not nearly as comprehensive as one may believe. Communications. It's important to make sure that you have local communications. There are plenty of mobile phone operators. There is a list below of preferred SIM providers and mobile phone operators within the country. It's recommended that if you're not using your own phone with global international roaming within the country, that you buy at the airport or you have with your driver upon reception communications within the local network. It's imperative that you have communications throughout the course of your business travel to the country, no matter where you are going. It's important because situations change that you continuously monitor the travel safety and advice information that is promulgated through the company. It's important that you keep aware of your surroundings. It's important that you receive the continuous updates and advice and guidance for changing circumstances. Do not arrive in the country and simply turn your phone off and look at the next departure time that you have for your flight or your train or by vehicle. You need to be focusing and understanding of all of the circumstances, particularly that have changed throughout the course of your entire journey. It's inevitable that things change throughout the course of business travel, particularly within Thailand and certainly within the capital, within Bangkok. Therefore, it's important that you keep track and be updated on all of the local events, in particular how they impact upon you, how they may impact upon your accommodation, and in particular how they may impact upon your journey. Many traffic delays can be anticipated through bad weather, reports of demonstrations, political gatherings, and a whole host of other things that can impact upon your prescribed itinerary or your business travel activities. Ensure that you keep track of such things as bad weather. While most of this may be obvious with the onset of heavy rains and certainly flooding within the streets, it's important to understand that many parts of your journey you will simply not be able to see in advance. So check with the service staff where you're staying, keep current with your business meetings, and certainly monitor the information and advice that is being pushed to you throughout the course of your business travel through your advisory and alerts. Bad weather can have significant impacts upon your health, safety and security, and certainly the productivity and efficiency of all of your business travel. There is a significant difference between the daytime and nighttime activities within Thailand, and this is particularly acute in the capital areas and certainly where tourists are frequenting. The daytime activities is very business orientated, with nighttime activities, whether they be dinners, entertainment or simply tourist related activities, can be vastly different. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of possessions and belongings such as phones, wallets and certainly cash. Make sure that you are making the appropriate changes to your environment and to your habits in accordance with the circumstances and environment in which you are in at that particular point in time. That means daytime you should have a particular routine and level of preparedness which is different and unique to that of nighttime activity. Conversely, when you're out at night, the things that you will require and the awareness that you will require will be significantly heightened for that of a daytime environment. Make sure you adapt and change with the circumstances. And seasonal traffic and cyclic trends within the country. Peak seasons within the tourist seasons, within special events, major events, or such things such as sporting events or entertainment concerts and so on can have significant impact on the travel hubs and certainly the availability of accommodation within the cities as well. Make sure that you're aware of the cyclic travel patterns associated with the Europeans who are coming down for the warmer weather, or for those that are on school holidays, or whether there's seasonal conferences and trends around certain periods. This will have significant impact upon your business activities because the availability of both accommodation, transport, access to clients, and a whole host of other things related to your prime objective, that being business travel and business activities, will be significantly affected by the seasonal changes of tourists, activities, conferences, and so on. In the event of an incident or emergency situation, the following are priority actions that you should implement within Thailand during the course of business travel. First of all, seek a safe area. Safe areas may be identified in accordance with the company's assembly area or rendezvous listed below this video. Move to those designated safe areas. They may be in the form of accommodation, police stations, client locations, or designated business areas. Communicate. As soon as practically possible, communicate. Communicate with your in-country resources as well as your regional and international support elements for travel and priority communication such as safety and security. Ensure that you familiarise yourself with the city support plan. Carry the city support plan in an electronic version either on your smartphone or your tablet, and ensure that you're familiar with all of the designated safe areas, communications protocols, and all of the relevant emergency and routine support facilities and providers such as medical, dental, accommodation, transport, and so on. and monitor all of the events. Once you've moved to a safe area and you have communicated, the situation may continue to change. Ensure that you continually monitor your communication device, that you communicate with your local or regional communications hub, and that you're aware of any developments that may adversely or positively impact the circumstances in which you find yourself. The circumstances can change very, very quickly within the country, and they can equally de-escalate as quickly as they may have escalated. Within this tutorial and education session, we've covered the following: threats and hazards associated with business travel to Thailand, preparation and planning, change management, and priority actions in the event of an emergency or life-threatening safety and security event within the country during your business travel itinerary. Just a quick familiarisation of the company's priority in the event of life safety and security matters. First of all, personal life safety and security is of utmost importance to the company. The security and safety of company assets and company belongings is secondary to that of life safety and security. The business activity associated with your travel is the third most important aspect, and lastly, the act of business travel itself. In the event of requiring to make a decision or any concerns associated with your travel risk management process, these are the 4 stages and 4 priorities for any and all decision-making process. Just briefly, the company's travel risk management policy is plans, and planning is of the utmost importance. No business travel is to be undertaken without significant support plans and comprehensive planning in advance. Once the planning stages has been completed, continuous management and monitoring, both from the executive and management levels as well as the business travellers themselves. Throughout the course of the journey, in the event of an incident or request or support requirements, support and response elements can be and will be deployed and activated in the event of assistance required. Priority contact details within the country for your health, safety and security. For phone, contact 555, local number. For email, contact at. For travel management and administrative operational support, contact 555, local number, email at. For any further questions, please contact Human Resources, in particular John Smith, who's the manager for travel support. He can be contacted at travelsupport@bcsc.com. Travel aware, travel alert. Once again, to reiterate, the contents and elements contained within this briefing are specific for business travel to Thailand only.